Hi everyone. Today we're going to read Ant and Grasshopper. So this is one with homemade puppets, and some of these came home, so if you guys would like to make and color your own. This is one that I'll read out of a book. Ant and Grasshopper by Mary Jo Huff. Once upon a time there was a small ant who knew it was time to plant her garden. The little ant worked the ground with her tiny little feet, and she planted some seeds in the warm, soft soil. She covered the seeds. The sun and the rain helped the plants grow. While the little ant was working so hard, the grasshopper was spending his days singing and playing and watching the ant work. The grasshopper jumped around and around, singing his song. Dance and play all day long, dance and play all day long, dance and play. This is my song. He invited the ant to join him, but the ant knew how much work needed to be done. The ant told the grasshopper he should be thinking about doing some work because time was wasting. The grasshopper just laughed and said, "It's springtime. It's time to dance and sing. Work, work all day long, work, work all day long, work, work, this is my song." Well, that's what the ant said. He's a busy, hard worker. Grasshopper said, "Dance and play all day long, dance and play all day long, dance and play, this is my song." One hot summer day, Ant was busy working in her garden. She was pulling weeds and loosening the soil around the plants. The wind was blowing and the storm was coming. Grasshopper was fooling around and resting in the shade of a big tree. He said, "Ant, you don't have to work so hard. Come and join me in the shade." Work, work all day long, work, work all day long, work, work, this is my song. Dance and play all day long, dance and play all day long, dance and play, this is my song. Ant told the grasshopper once again that he should be thinking about doing some work because time was wasting. Grasshopper told Ant it was summer and he did not want to think about work. Summer was too much fun for Grasshopper. On a brisk fall day, the ant was busy taking in the harvest from the garden. She was taking the vegetables and the fruits to her house in preparation for winter. Grasshopper was busy dancing and singing in the colorful fallen leaves. "Come join me in some fun, little ant. You're working too hard," said the grasshopper. "I have to get my garden work done because winter is getting closer every day. You need to think about winter," said the little ant. Work, work all day long, work, work all day long, work, work, this is my song. Dance and play all day long, dance and play all day long, dance and play, this is my song. Winter arrived and brought cold winds and icy rain. The grasshopper could only find bits of grass and shivered from the cold. Then it snowed, and Grasshopper could not find any grass to eat. He was so hungry and cold. He went to the ant's house and knocked on the door. When Ant came to the door, Grasshopper asked if he could come in and get something warm to eat. What do you think? Should the ant let the grasshopper in? I know the ant did a lot of work. The ant said, "Well, why aren't you dancing and singing now? In the spring, you made fun of me. In the summer, you slept under the big shade tree, and in the fall, you spent your time dancing and singing in the fallen leaves while I worked in my garden." "You are right, Ant. I was foolish. I should have been more concerned about winter. I promise to help you next spring if you just let me come in and stay with you." The ant invited the grasshopper in to share her warm house and to eat her food for the rest of the winter. When spring came the following year, Grasshopper was right beside Ant. He helped her work the ground and plant the seeds for the next winter. At the end of the day, the grasshopper would dance and sing. He had learned an important lesson. It's always better to work and then play. Work, work all day long, work, work all day long, work, work, this is my song. Work then play all day long, work then play all day long, work then play, this is my song. And now everyone knows it's always better to work and then play. The end.